Hey there, you all. Welcome to your mat. We're going to start in child's pose. So just bringing your hands right out to the front of your mat. Your knees are wide and your toes are touching. And just bring your hips back towards your heels and press your hands forward, lowering down with a nice cleansing exhale. Inhale through your nose, letting your tummy blow up like a balloon. And exhaling through your nose, pulling your tummy back towards your spine, softening your shoulders. Forehead to the ground, maybe rolling forehead back and forth nice and slowly. Beginning your Ujjayi breathing, just breathing in and out gently through your nose, feeling that roll, kind of like you're fogging a mirror with the air from your nose. Coming to stillness, pressing into your knees, we're rising straight up, bringing your arms wide into a V with a nice big inhale. Exhale, bringing your elbows to a cactus and pull your elbows back. Inhale, rising hands high to a V. Exhale, forward to a tabletop. So shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Inhale, up to your cow. Exhale, back to downward dog. Roll your toes under and press hips high. Rolling forward to a plank. And exhale back to your child's pose. Inhale, rising up onto your knees again, arms wide. Exhale, arms to cactus, pressing your heart forward. Inhale, hands high. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale to cow. Exhale, roll your toes under, pressing up to downward dog. Inhale, rolling forward to high plank. Exhale, back to your child's pose. Last time. Inhale, rising up to your knees. Your arms are wide. Big open heart. Exhale, cactus arms. Press your elbows back. Inhale, arms high and wide. Exhale, forward fold to your tabletop. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, rolling forward to high plank. And exhale back to your child's pose. Let yourself take 3 long, deep breaths here. Try to make maybe your exhale a little bit longer than your inhale. Last breath here. With an inhale, we're rising up to tabletop, stacking your bones over your shoulders, over your hands, and your hips over your knees. Roll your toes under and pushing into your palms. All your fingers are spread apart in big wide stance. Press your knees off the ground to a hovering tabletop. Rocking back and forth as you breathe slowly. Pull your spine, your tummy up towards your spine. Really engaged and present, coming to stillness. Inhale your bent right knee, your right foot high. And right back down to hovering tabletop with an exhale. Inhale left foot high. And exhale left foot down. Inhale right foot high. Exhale right foot down. Inhale left foot high. Exhale left foot down. 2 more on each side. Right foot high. Right foot down. Left foot high, left foot down. Last time, right foot high, right foot down. Inhale, left foot high, exhale down. Now push into your palms, press hips high to your downward dog. Inhale, pressing your heart a little open towards the front. And exhale, pressing your heels to the ground and your heart towards your knees, looking underneath towards your knees. Pull your kneecaps up towards your thighs if you can. With an inhale, rise your heels off the ground, rocking slightly forward. And exhale, pressing your heels back down towards the ground. Inhale, heels high, rocking forward. Exhale, heels down, pressing heart back. Softening your knees, your heels come high, and just tiptoe to the front of the mat. Your feet are hip width the distance, grabbing opposite elbows and forward fold. Maybe softening your knees. Or maybe your knees are straight with your kneecaps pulled towards your thighs. But you're letting your whole torso relax and release, letting the top of your head graze towards the ground. Feeling your low spine open up and feeling your belly button pull towards your spine. One more big inhale here. One more exhale. Bending your knees slightly, rooting into the ground. Open your hands towards the ground and rising up high to your Tadasana. Pull your spine apart, looking between your fingers. Exhale, hands to heart center. I encourage you now to find a drishti, like a focus, a spot for your eyes to rest on throughout the practice, and maybe even coming up with a word or a thought to come back to if your mind starts to travel. Your hands are at heart center. And together we exhale. Inhale your hands high, looking between your fingers, maybe a little back bend. With a flat back, we exhale and soften your knees as you forward fold your fingers to the ground. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift, maybe pulling your hands to the back of the room, your head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root your feet and rise to your back bend. Exhale, forward fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, right foot and left foot step to the back of the mat. Lower to a low plank. Option to bring your knees to ground or keep them high. Bending your elbows, shoulders do not go below elbows. Inhale, pressing up to upward dog. Your knees are off the ground or touching the ground in a cobra. Roll your toes under and exhale to downward dog. Inhale, heels high, knees soft, and walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise to your mountaintop, little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, hands to ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands to your vinyasa, your flow. Feet to the back of the mat, to low plank. Inhale to upward dog. Pull your shoulders back and exhale to downward dog. One more time. Heels high, knees soft, hop or walk to the front of your mat, and we inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, last back bend. Biggest one, hold this here as you press your hands back. Press your hips forward, holding it as you exhale. Big inhale here. Exhale, tight tummy, hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands with an exhale and hop or step back to your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. Inhale your heels high. Exhale your heels low. Soften your knees, bend and lifting your heels. Hop or walk to the front of the mat, meeting in chair. Your toes are together. Your heels are just about a fist width apart. Bending your knees, tipping your pelvis just a little under, so there's a little contraction. And maybe you can bring your arms out of the peripheral vision, pulling them back, finding your drishti, your focus. Exhale, hands to heart center, and we're twisting to the left, hooking your right elbow over your left knee. As you're looking at your knees, see if they're staying in line. Able to press your thumbs towards your sternum and looking up towards your left shoulder. If you need to stay looking at the ground, great, but tuck your tummy in, pelvis under. Big inhale here, and an exhale. Inhale, rising up to chair. And exhale, lowering just a touch. Inhale, left knee comes high towards your heart. Exhale, back to curtsy, left foot behind right to hover, and your hands come to heart center, or you can tap foot to ground. Inhale, left foot high to the sky. And we're gonna kick our left foot all the way back to a warrior three. Your arms are pulling forward. Your left foot's pulling back. Option to soften your knee. Option to even bring your left foot to the ground if you're not feeling it today. But pulling your body apart, whatever you're doing. Now stepping left foot to ground, rising up to a crescent pose, arms high. With an inhale, you're rising up just an inch. And with an exhale, you're lowering 2 inches, really softening that front knee, but straightening that back leg. Make a little back bend. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to ground. Kick your right foot high to the sky. Exhale, forward to your vinyasa. Meeting in downward dog. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, heels low. Inhale, heels high. Soften your knees and step or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And rise up to chair. Pressing toes together. Your heels are slightly apart. Tuck your pelvis under. Big inhale, pulling your arms, your biceps back. Exhale, hands to heart center. And twist to your right. Hooking your left elbow over your right knee. Pressing your thumbs towards your sternum. Looking up past your right shoulder if you can. Or keeping your head looking down. Whatever works for you. One more breath here. And opening up to chair one more time. Big inhale here. And an exhale. Inhale, rising up, right knee high. And kicking your right foot straight back behind you to warrior three. Inhale, right knee high. And curtsy. Right foot behind left, either tap or hover. Your hands come to heart center. Shoulders back. Inhale, right foot high to the sky. And we're stepping right foot to the back of the mat. Right into our crescent lunge. Rising up an inch with an inhale. And lowering 2 inches with your exhale. Bring your hands to the mat. Kick your left foot high to the sky to your vinyasa. Meeting in downward dog. That is an example of an opening to a flow. Welcome to getting out onto your mat. Super proud of you. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.